Road to Success is brought to you by Equity Bank.
Equity Bank, you are listening, caring partner.
You're watching Road to Success, the key to your next level in business. You're watching Road to Success, the key to your next level in business. My guest today is Lorna Ochiel. She's the director of Lonny Cabs and Safaris. Welcome to the show, Lorna.
Thank you.
Lorna, Lonny. The name sounds like your name. Is that where the name for the cabs and safari business came from?
That is where it came from.
Tell me about the business.
I have been in the business of taxi from 2009. I was actually working with my husband in the same business. I did it for majorly, I was the director, I was the managing director. We had a fleet manager, administrator, and what I was doing is actually marketing. Both of us will market. He will be majorly on the help with the fleet manager, but I will be marketing and also doing the accounting.
So working together proved not to be as exciting as living together?
Yes, because I am aggressive and I took over the business, which didn't go down well. So I had to leave the business. And as I came to my senses and asked myself, I'm not a person who can be a housewife. I need to come out there and actually be productive, because there is something in me that is, I need to be a better person in the society. So I thought going for employment, no, that is not mine, because I actually outgrown and I reached the ceiling where I was working. Doing business in accounting, I've never done it before. I don't know the challenges. But when you look at the cab, I have been there. I know how to do it. I have the passion. I know the market. I know how to do the challenges. I have faced them and I know how to do it.
So did you go into competition with your husband?
Yes, I did. I did talk to him and ask him if it is okay, and he said it's fine. So I said I will not interfere with his clients, as much as I'm the one who brought most of them. I said I will start afresh. He's in Karen, I'm in Kileleshwa, and I want to do it and do it good. And I even thought it is easy to build a house that is half built than starting from scratch. So I thought, why don't I continue with what I know best? And that is where Lonny Cabs and Safaris was born.
So when did you make that big move and start Lonny?
2012. This was through an encouragement from a friend who actually opened my eyes and told me that you can actually do it. Because I've been employed for a long time. It is comfortable for me to help somebody succeed in their thing. But for me, it never clicked that I could actually do it. But she told me, you can do it. And even told me, go and register the business. There is somebody else who said, why don't you do the business under my company? Then after when you're comfortable and you have some money, you can actually go on your own. And this lady told me, by the way, you don't need to look for 100 million, or you can start with what you have. By then I started the business with 30,000. I will actually be looking for loans to start the business, but she told me start with what you have. And I am making it. I am actually building my capital through the small amount that I started with. You waste a lot of time, and that is when I realized we are saying we are looking for millions, you're sitting on the million. You have the potential to make it work, to be the million that you want.
Tell me about your background. You know, you talked about being employed for a long time. What is your training?
I am an accountant by profession. I've done CPA, and I've been an accountant for a long time. It is working very well because I'm able to know how to cut on costs. What are the major things that I need to do? What are the areas on how I can improve, especially on my finances. And even if I am to ask for some loan, there's a way I can be able to present my books to a financial institution to be able to assist. But also, it helps me to know what time.
You know, if I came to Lonny Cabs, what kind of a fleet do you have currently? Who do you service? Who are your main, clientele?
We work with individuals and corporates, and our main aim is to give a peace of mind and hassle-free services. You know, many times you just want a service that you have peace of mind. You called once, the service is delivered. And also in addition, we do cab services, we do car hire, we do safaris and shuttle. And in addition, just from picking you from the airport to the office, to your home, we also do your errands. You don't need to go personally. You can actually trust us to take your things. We can even do your shopping.
So how do people know that you exist?
One, I network a lot. I belong to a networking organization. This is BNI International. This is Business Network International. These are a group of people who are in different businesses, come together and help each other grow through referrals and through word of mouth. And even just giving your service. As I satisfy your service, you'll actually be able to refer me to somebody else.
Lorna, we need to take a short break now. When we return, we'll hear more about your story. Don't go away. Welcome back. You're watching Road to Success, the key to your next level in business. My guest today is Lorna Ochiel. She's the director of Lonny Cabs and Safaris. Welcome back on the show.
Thank you.
Tell me about the transition from family business and then now your own business. How has that transition been? Are there any challenges that you're facing?
One thing I am grateful that I actually came out because I have realized that I actually have potential to be a better person, and there is something that is in me that I was not bringing out, and this is also helping. Lonny was just a dream. This is a reality that I am living, and I'm actually working hard. Apart from that, what I realize is as you grow in business, finances are a major thing because, like you see, you need to have vehicles all over to be able to serve people. You need to have them full tank, to be able to have peace of mind that your drivers will not reach somewhere and you hear that, the vehicle. So you need to have money. Your cash flow need to be very good. And that is one of the challenges that is facing.
Are there times when you call up your husband's business and say, oh, we have more clients, does he call you and say, could you pick up clients?
Exactly, because you cannot have all vehicles and you don't know when the clients will actually use them. And you need to utilize them. Why? Because these are not vehicles that you have bought for yourself. You're actually helping the economy because somebody gives you a vehicle, you use it, then give them some payment at the end of the month. So sometimes you find you're overwhelmed. You call and say, is your vehicle available? Can I be able to use it? And with that, you're able to keep your clients and serve them.
What does it take to be in your kind of business?
You need to have self-motivation because this is service. Sometimes you may not reach their expectation, but you need to be courageous enough and speak it as it is. Many times you might not have it the way somebody will want, but it does not mean that you will forever not have it. It is a step. And one thing that I have learned even as I interact with people, you need to be on time for your appointments. When you tell somebody, this is it, let it be it. Because many times you lose. Your visibility will lead to your credibility and your profits. When I call Lorna, and Lorna is always there. When I ask Lorna for an appointment, she's there on time and she honors. You don't procrastinate. And another thing, you need to be accountable. It is not that I am the director, I'm the boss. I can now come to the office anytime I feel like I do things. No, you need to be accountable. I look at myself as an employee. I need to be accountable at the end of the day. Have I accomplished what I had planned to do? What am I doing today? What am I doing best? How do I serve there is a challenge that has come. Challenges does not mean you're a failure. Challenges are there to help you be a better person. So how am I taking my challenges and how am I using them to better myself?
In the recent past, we've read a lot of articles in the newspaper about just the risks that cab drivers go through, especially, picking clients at night, and we've seen some of them even killed and those sort of things. How do you, handle these kind of risks? Because I'm imagining it is also a high risk.
It is a very high risk business. One thing, even as somebody who wants to be picked at night, it is not bad for you to say, I'm sorry, I'm not able to do that, because you also need to look at the measures. We have had an incident where a vehicle was actually dropping clients to Kino, and on their way back, and you see the vehicles are usually full tank, so they were actually using our cab to terrorize other people. Then after they cleared, they took all the spare with the vehicle. We were left to ask ourselves, do you continue working at night? Do you stop serving your clients? No, you cannot stop. You have to do the business, but now you need to take some measures. There are areas that there's a time that you cannot go to such areas. There's a way you are able to look at such. Another way is also by the track devices, because they're able to let you know where the vehicles are, and you're able to track and be able to identify in good time what is happening with the vehicles, because we noted there is a problem.
What are some of the lessons that you've learned in this business?
I love to satisfy the needs of people. So as you interact with people, you get to understand more about them, and you're able to learn even for yourself and how to better your business.
In the earlier segment, you talked about how, marketing through your network, and, do you also have anything online for clients to find you? Or
we also do e-flyers.
So someone goes to what?
www.lonnycabsandsafaris.kbo.co.ke. We also run Facebook and Google+, and we are actually growing to be able to keep in touch with your clients. Because
so does social media help your business?
Social media helps because through that, because if one person is able to like, a lot of other people will be able to view it, and actually through that you get business.
When you look at the future, what do you see for Lonny?
I will be able to sort out the issue of unemployment and be able to employ people. I've employed 10 at the moment, drivers and some people that we work with. My current dream is to grow the business, grow my fleet, and be able to get clients who are good in terms of giving you consistent business and even giving you payments in good time. I want to be a company with a difference. There are many cab companies, but I want to do something unique, and that is why we are also working on safaris. Kenya is great, Kenya is awesome, and we are working out something, a good package for our tourists to be able to enjoy Kenya in a broad way.
Lorna, thank you so much for coming on the show. Thank you for sharing your story with us.
Thank you for having me.
You've been watching Road to Success, the key to your next level in business. Have a great week. God bless you.
Road to Success is brought to you by Equity Bank.
Equity Bank. You are listening, caring partner.